What is up, everybody? This is Russian Mike, and it's another The Wrestling Babble podcast by Wrestling Link. I'm Rick the Mike. I'm joined by Louis Beans.
What is up? What is up?
And today, again, always we have a lot of wrestling to cover. But first, we have our wrestling retrospect. And last week's pick was yours, and you picked Mr. Black Magic, Norman Smiley.
Later known as Screaming Norman Smiley.
Yeah.
Man, what the hell? I is ridiculous. I think he may be up there with now hold on. He may be up there with like Crash and I guess 90s Mick Foley as the most ridiculous wrestler I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Just say it.
I can see that.
And maybe Terry Funk. Okay, listen. I know there's a lot of Terry Funk wacky stuff that I missed. So maybe one of us has to pick care of Terry Funk. But
Terry Funk, yeah. I mean, he was Chainsaw Charlie and shit.
Norman Smiley went on this arc from being a super, super technical wrestler to being I don't know what he was, like a hybrid when he went to Mexico.
Yeah.
And just like in WCW, he was just, he started with not much personality. Then he got a little bit of time to shine, and then he started to. That's when the Big Wiggle was born, right?
Yeah,
And
he did the wiggle when he was like the
well,
nobody, but no one really reacted to it. And then little by little, it got some steam.
well, at first they introduced him though, and he didn't really get to do anything except just be there and get beat up,
Yeah,
which is messed up. But as soon as they let him have a second to stand there in the ring, yeah, yes he did. Um, But then, like, he went on this arc with the hardcore stuff. I don't know. Do you remember what started that in WCW?
that
Because it wasn't there
was
for a while.
so they made a hardcore title.
But like, do you remember the moment? I don't remember that. That's one of
So
those
that
things that just
was
went over my
maybe
head.
late '99 going into 2000. So that was during the time like was it
Post logo change.
post logo they had that big WCW uh,
Okay.
background and
All
shit.
right. All right.
So
All
like
right.
at 99 going into 2000, they added a hardcore title because they kind of wanted to compete with because WWE had theirs, but they also had they had Hack I think was there. They had Brian Knobs. They had like the Nasty Boys. They had a bunch of people, and
Mhm.
they made something with the hardcore title, which actually the hardcore title in WCW didn't look bad. It actually looked like it looked like a nice belt. But I think it got traction because of Screaming Norman Smiley because he was funny, and he kept like wearing armor and shit like that going into these matches and fucking and having a good time with it. So a lot of the things I picked was I think his WCW time because they were just so entertaining.
Yeah, I could agree, 100%.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to find something different, and I managed to find something amazing.
Yeah, that
But
was actually really good. I sent it to Wheeler.
I saw. I hope he
Yeah,
looks at it.
I hope
I hope a
so
lot
too.
of people look at it.
Yeah.
Um, but the first clip, I think it was the one that you shared with me. So I guess we could both take this one. It is from WCW Nitro 12/06/99. Ronda Singh versus Norman Smiley,
Yeah.
which I think is hilarious because I kind of remember this era, like what was going on.
Yeah.
It's like why she was there, but I don't really remember why she was there. But him coming out with the cheese appealing to the crowd, because I
Yeah.
guess that's
They were in
home turf and
Wisconsin.
whatever.
Yeah, they were in Wisconsin.
So yeah, again, full football gear with
Yeah.
the belt on and everything, big wiggle on the ramp, and then I get okay. So clue me in. Was the lady? Wasn't she like a former wrestler, like back in the day? Back in the
Yeah,
day?
she was in WWE.
Okay,
Like,
got
she
you.
was like the
Cause
one of the last people that Alondra Blaze fought. I think
mhm.
Harvey Whippleman brought her in during the
Okay,
time.
okay,
So she was in
all
the
right,
late
cool.
end of Alondra Blaze. So probably like late early '95.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So she hasn't been wrestling like
But just I'm just
mainstream.
saying, I know she's not like just a random ass
No,
lady.
no, no.
So
She has wrestling background. She was
okay,
Bertha
cool, cool.
Faye, I think, in
All
WWE.
right, okay,
Bertha Faye,
cool,
yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah. again, for a comedy match was actually very good
Yeah.
because they both knew how to wrestle. It ended up being a lot more funny. So
Yeah, and
it's
yeah,
cool.
I found that one out, and then I wound up watching it. It just made me laugh. I was like, yeah, that's gonna be a pick. um, one of the other ones I found that it had me fucking rolling just because the promos between them two just had me laughing was Ernest the Cat Miller versus Norman Smiley. It was like 410.99. So this is
Yeah.
before the screaming Norman Smiley character. This
Okay.
way he was just
Okay.
a big wiggle, and he had
But
the
I
plain.
watched that match. I noticed on commentary they kept saying that it was controversial,
Yeah,
and every time he tried to do it, they kept cutting the camera,
yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, that's funny. That's funny."
And the
So
promos were hilarious. So I was like, I gotta pick that one. That was one of mine. Ernest the Cat Miller, he wasn't that great in the ring, but he was such a fucking character.
he's a very good character. Yes, sir.
Too bad WWE didn't make more of him.
I barely remember him.
He was in it.
Was he on SmackDown?
He was on it for maybe a month,
Yeah, see, that's why I
probably
don't
less than
remember.
that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be my second pick.
Okay. Um, the one, the one that I got that was way different was now it says it is 7/20/1990. It is Minoru Suzuki versus Norman Smiley,
Very
and this is
young,
in UWF.
very young Miro Suzuki.
Both of them super young.
Yeah,
Gotta
that was
remember they
actually
both.
really good.
This is like for me. This is amazing. I saw like you know how I say the crab battle. That's basically what it was. It was Suzuki who looked like he just had something to prove. Like he didn't like he didn't like Norman
Yeah,
Smiley, and because we know his background of him being like a legitimate martial artist and fighter and whatnot, and having won stuff,
yeah.
right? He looked like he was like, oh man, this because again, is Smiley American by birth or where was he? Do you know where he's from?
I know he's.
'Cause it
I
sounds like he has an accent.
I know he has a military background, like I think family or him having a military black
Okay,
background. You know what I mean?
okay, but well, regardless, I know he's like this guy. You ain't from here. I'm gonna whoop your ass. That's what it just looks like the whole
Yeah,
match. But you get to see that Norman Smiley, he knows what's up.
yeah.
And if he wasn't as good as he was, he'd have got eaten alive. So I like seeing that type of struggle in a match is rare. You don't see that
Oh,
because
he's
they were
from.
barely. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, he's from the UK.
Got you. Understood. Understood. So there you go. But it was just a freaking struggle from the beginning to the end, dude. Suzuki was not letting them have anything. So
Yeah, it was good. It was very good. We send that to Wheeler, so hopefully he watches
got you.
it.
You should send it to Minion.
Minion, yeah. Oh yeah, I sent everything that we post, like that we share with each other. I sent to him.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, he loves. He actually really. He's the one people that actually like always talks about it, and he'll actually put in matches here and there. But he like this one, he was just like, oh shit, like he
Mhm.
hasn't watched Norman Smiley in a while. So these are he's gonna it's in his wheelhouse. He's gonna get a good laugh out of them.
Now I want to see Norman Smiley versus Danny Bryan. Come on.
Yeah, but he's like 57 years old now. I think he's still
And
go,
listen,
still in good
listen,
shape.
it is what it is. But like this is the essence of what I like about Bryan. That's just
Yeah.
like
But
he has
the
this.
cool thing is like they benefiting him with just being backstage, and he's one of the trainers in NXT, so a lot of his input is in like especially the women's division. He
Mhm.
has a lot of input in
Good,
the women's division.
good, good.
My third match. Damn, I have between two. I'll put this one on just because there was one I saw with Alex Wright, which was more another comedy, but it was like a dance off more than anything.
Hmm.
Then I saw the one with Ming, and he had like a whole hockey. So those are gonna be my honorable mentions, and they were just funny as hell. But the one I'll pick is October 30th, 1993, and is Vampiro versus Black Magic.
Okay, cool. So what? Where is this?
This is in CMMO. So they actually have like if you actually watch the YouTube link I posted on the Wrestling Babble. It actually has the story going into the match. It actually kind of brings it that he's new to the Mexico scene, and at this time Vampiro was like he was like one of the top stars. He was like Vampiro Canadian or some shit because he's a
Hmm.
Canadian dude. So he had a weird fucking name, but it wound up being a really good match. This is probably one of the better Vampiro matches I've seen.
Okay.
So
Oh yeah,
yeah,
did you see any clips from the event over the weekend? Because apparently he made a return, just a little do a little something something, but he was throwing dudes off the top rope and it looked cool. So
I did not.
it's like, all right,
I missed
yeah.
that. I missed the
I think
Vampiro
at the
thing.
same event, Phoenix won like 2 championships. So
Yeah, he won the light the cruiserweight, I think.
mm.
Yeah. So yeah, that would be my third match.
Gotcha, gotcha. And then my third one, just to cap it off with again, like I said, Terry Funk is crazy. It says Terry Funk versus Norman Smiley versus Shane Douglas, but it really starts out for a good while as Norman Smiley versus Shane Douglas, and it's a typical hardcore match, but there's this gorilla in the ring. There's a gorilla in the ring the whole time.
Yeah.
And it looks like the gorilla, it doesn't, you can't tell whose side it's on because it doesn't really hit anybody, but it just brings stuff in the ring. And then at one point, the gorilla unmasks. It is Terry Funk. And it's just like, oh my God, this is insane. I can't. This is the best dumb stuff. And the gorilla wins the match too,
Yeah.
with the mask on. This is insane.
Yeah.
So stupid.
One thing I should say for sure, I did get a lot of good laughs out of most of these matches. Like just looking at his stuff, like he was very entertaining. I think
And
underrated.
I just want to point out, of all shows, it was on a Thunder.
On the Thunder too.
May 24th, 2000. So there you go, if you want to find it.
Yeah, yeah. That's also when Thunder they was trying to make Thunder its like own entity too. Like they had certain people directly on Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the hardcore title. I think it was exclusive to Thunder at the time.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you saw a lot of that. All right. Next week's to go into the week of wrestling. We kick off on Monday Night Raw. We kick off with the Miz TV got heated when Riddle comes out with Paul Heyman.
What do you do?
It was a good promo. Back and forth. He's pretty much saying that he's gonna beat him, and Paul Heyman was like, no. It was like a good back and forth. And then you got Montez Ford coming in to save the day with the Street Profits because it looked like they were going to jump him.
You know what? I don't think they should have helped them.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, the way they are now, I think there's a little things they need to stop doing.
yeah,
And it's not like their personality, it's just their actions. And I'm like, if they're supposed to be so much tougher and angrier, eh, why would you rush down to the ring and help somebody? You know what I mean? Just take your time.
yeah. Like, wasn't this like a couple months ago? You kind of wanted the titles, and you guys had like a straight out war with RK Bro.
Hmm.
Yeah,
True story.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying. But it lined up going into Jimmy Uso versus Montez Ford. Jimmy Uso wins, but it was actually a really good match. Um, Seth freaking Rollins refused to apologize for the vile beatdown of Cody Rhodes, as he should. He should not apologize to nobody. AJ Styles attacks him for retribution. I kind of don't like this what they're doing with that. Like, oh, I did it for Cody kind of shit. I don't like it.
Yeah, just I want to hit you because I don't like you because you're Seth Rollins.
Yeah, like I don't know. I just I kind of felt like it was kind of douchey. It was just kind of like then you just got to mention Cody now. So like everything is gonna I guess Seth Rollins is gonna have to do because Cody. No, we're gonna do it for Cody. It's
No,
gonna
I
annoy
didn't
me.
get that at all, but I will say I think he kind of preemptively ended his thing because then he still got people that want to kill him.
Yeah, he does.
So I'm like, why you went? That's my only problem. I didn't think the Cody thing didn't bother me. I thought, hey, AJ, could you mind your business and finish what you got?
I think they all forgot
So that's the little thing I
because
got. That doesn't make sense.
because they took out the person that was kind of going after AJ. Now like the person that was going after AJ is no longer in the picture. They kind of just went their own separate way.
So do you mean to tell me the way Rio was up in his face? That's it. It
That
was
was just
just
for the
business.
match. That was
It
it.
was just business.
That was
It
just
wasn't
business.
personal.
No. And then,
I don't.
until she's knocking on their house door and shit like that,
I
then that
mean,
gets
shouldn't he be
personal.
trying to kill Finn Balor also? Like, I don't
Not
know.
really, because he didn't really betray him. He just took over the team. Like so, technically, he did not betray him whatsoever. He just waited till the match was over. They lost. They were like, all right, I'm just gonna
He's
take over
just
the team
now.
now.
He's now just in charge of the two assholes who beat his ass. That's all.
Yeah, he changed it. He was like, ah, but I got them. Don't worry about it.
Oh boy, I don't know, man. They're just cutting stuff real willy
Yeah,
nilly right now.
yeah. But like again, like I was saying, like I don't know, like I said the same thing too, and I was just like, it's kind of just weird. Like they just brush off the two rivalries. So Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan don't have nothing going on either, and then it goes into just Money in the Bank talk and stuff like that. So I'm like, whatever. I guess that's what it is.
You don't remember anything. This is
Nope.
your first time watching this show.
Fucking Men in Black's clean free.
Yep. I mean, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Alexa Bliss. Oh, here we go. We got Oscar saved Dana Brooke for a diabolical ambush by Becky Lynch. I actually thought it was cool. You give me some
Hey,
Dana Brooke some time too. So
hey, she did not ambush her. Come on, it was a match. It was
that's
a
it.
match.
They declared it as an ambush.
It says brutal attack on the website.
It says Oscar saved Dana Brooke from a diabolical ambush by Becky
Is
Lynch.
that last week?
That was Monday.
Oh, you mean because she was beating her up outside
Yeah,
the ring
yeah,
after the
yeah.
fact?
Yeah,
Come
she
on,
ran
man.
directly after her. Yeah, that's
That
how
was
they.
not an ambush. An ambush is just something you don't see coming. If Becky Lynch beats you up and she don't like you, you better expect to get your ass beat after
Yeah,
the match. I
yeah,
don't know what to tell you.
yeah. She's tired of people shit. Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan defeat Doudrop and Nikki Ash to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. I don't mind the team. I like the little back and forth they had, especially with their promo. It was kind of cute. Um, I think Liv Morgan should not be in tag teams anymore. She should have a lot of trust issues when it comes to that. I'm just saying. But it was a fun match.
I think she should her and Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross at the end of this, they're gonna have problems. Oh man, we'll see. I mean, I thought it was interesting how it started, so we'll see where it goes,
Yeah,
right?
I looked
That's
at the
all.
promo later too.
So
It
we'll
was
see.
kind of funny, so it made me laugh. We go into Ezekiel defeats Kevin Owens by countout. Really good match, and then Ezekiel says Elias will return next week.
The most anticipated thing on Monday Night Raw.
How is he gonna grow this beard back?
He's gonna CGI it on. They're gonna use the big dog money to put the beard on his face.
Oh
Merc,
man.
I got news for SmackDown. Hold on, I'm not gonna spoil it, but I got news for SmackDown. All right.
Well, he's gonna be on satellite and do a concert. Watch. He's gonna use Vox V satellite connection. All right.
Exclusive to the Peacock Network. Yes, sir.
Right. Elias concert. MVP defeat Cedric Alexander.
Oh wait! Before we go forward, I have to forget the most brutal thing that happened on Monday Night Raw. Tell me you remember. Tell me you saw it. Tell me you know where you were when Ezekiel threw Kevin Owens on those stairs.
Oh man, that hurt my back.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. Yo,
I had to
why'd he
sit
do that?
down after that. I was like, damn,
Why did
dude.
he do that? I don't. Yo,
Kevin Owens likes the punishment. Like he does it to himself. He's the one that
man.
sets up bullshit like that too. It was just funny as hell too.
But he just carried him.
Yep,
He just,
yep.
just tried to kill him.
He tried,
Ugh,
but he didn't succeed. So better
I
watch
don't
his
know,
back.
man. Zeke's starting to scare me.
Yeah. MVP versus Cedric Alexander. I see where they're going with this. I don't care.
I feel that Cedric needs to win at least once.
Yeah, at least against MVP.
He's got. You remember when everybody was winning by a schoolboy?
Yeah,
Give Cedric a schoolboy. Give him one.
yeah. And then you got Seth freaking Rollins defeats AJ Styles, qualifying for Money in the Bank. Really hell of a good match.
Mhm. Mhm.
And then
Mhm.
we got Riddle defeats Ciampa.
That was a good match.
Another really good
Didn't
match.
get much talked about because I guess because maybe it was more story stuff that happened
Yeah,
because Miz was on commentary.
yeah,
Remember?
yeah,
But like, yeah, it was a good match.
yeah. Really good match. Rhea Ripley judges Bianca Belair with harsh war words. Um, don't mind the promos. Again, they still haven't really explained. Not they explained, but it's just like this is kind of an. This is how I felt with Retribution when they revealed Ali as the leader. I feel like it just didn't hit with me just yet. Like they didn't. They should have came out together and actually did that shit in person instead of being on like V satellite.
Yeah, via locker room number 3. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I thought they should have came out all together and like actually like say the thing instead of having to be backstage and not be on TV. So that was my little disappointment with it.
The only thing I thought was funny was just how they had Bianca stand out there while the two of them, the other members, went on the entire spiel that had nothing to do with her,
Yeah,
and then Rhea had to come back in at the end of all that and
yeah,
explain
yeah.
all her stuff. So I was just like, man, I don't know if they thought that through. That just looked funny.
You got Chad Gable defeat Mustafa Ali. I kind of wish it went the other way, but you know what? I like Gable as well. A really good match though.
Yeah, really good match.
And then Veer defeats Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio never wins a match, man.
True. It wasn't bad though,
Yeah.
but yeah, he doesn't win.
And then Theory blinded Bobby Lashley with baby oil after losing the pose down.
It's messed up, dude.
Oh, I don't like these.
So Merc, go ahead, go ahead. Remember what
I
I asked you.
personally do not like these things. I don't like it because it always goes into the same shit. You got the pose down, the arm wrestling match, and maybe a tug of war eventually. Um, but was entertaining. Yes, I'll say it was entertaining. I think Austin Theory just overacting with a lot of bullshit was just it made me laugh. Just how fucking over how much like too much he was during this thing. Um, yeah, I really don't need pose downs. I really don't. Like I've seen them too many times with Bobby, especially Bobby Lashley. It's been Bobby Lashley's thing. It's pose downs and then arm wrestling matches. So I guess the arm wrestling match is next. Uh,
I, wait, I will just say I thought this was. I think this is probably the best one of all the ones that's been at least. Have they been anywhere else? Is it only a WWF/E thing?
uh, I think WCW has done it.
Okay,
I
okay.
can't tell you one, but
So
I know WWE has done it quite a few times.
yes, quite a few.
There's a
Um,
big chance Buff Bagwell did one in WCW.
you know what? That makes the most sense. I
Buff
have to look that
Bagwell
up.
and Scott Steiner when they were kind of going back and forth with each other before he then he went back to him.
Okay.
It was between them two.
Oh, here you come.
Yeah, it was between them two. So that's something I remember. But yeah, I technically really don't like those, but this one was
No, no,
actually entertaining.
I was gonna tell you why I thought what I thought was the most entertaining part was that Theory was mic'd up with his presenter mic the entire time.
Yeah,
Like that's something nobody uses.
yeah,
Like this is very rare that there's anybody like that. That's like Elias used that
yeah.
like that, and that's it.
I did like that, and then also he was just very like too much, and it made it funny.
hmm
So
hmm
I give it credit for where credit's due. And
hmm
yeah, that's Monday Night Raw. Um, I'm gonna go B plus.
I might have to go A minus.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go A minus. Not nothing really, nothing. Okay, so for matches wise, nothing bad. For story wise, I think there was some pretty high moments. I think the Ezekiel and Kevin Owens stuff. We got the surprise. Come on,
Yeah.
Elias on Monday. Let's see. Um, Montez Ford, Jimmy Uso. That was real good. The Oscar Becky story, like Riddle Champa, like it was just good.
I think let me look. No, I'll go A minus, but I do have like I don't care for Amos and Cedric MVP thing. I didn't care for Rey Mysterio keep getting beat down by Veer. Leave the man alone, yo. And yeah, the pose down. I was out. You know what? It was more entertaining than I thought it would be. So I give it credit. All right. NXT 2.0. We kick off with the Creed brothers versus Aegis Adolf and Malik Blade.
Oh yes, Malik Blade.
Malik, there you go. Malik Blade.
Solely in need of a charisma transplant. Yes,
Yeah.
Malik Blade.
Hopefully they beat it into him because they whooped their ass.
Man, it was. They tried.
They
They
try.
tried. That's
Um,
all I have to say. They
yeah.
tried.
Fallon Henley defeats Tiffany Stratton.
This was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
That was alright.
Um, Wesley defeats Zion Quinn. I actually was surprised with the win. I actually
Mm-hmm.
want Wesley to actually get pushed as a singles competitor. I think he's really good. So
Yes,
keep it
sir.
up.
Very, very good match.
Yeah, the Dyads versus Javier Bernal and Dante Chen. I have a feeling they are the Grizzly Young Vets and they can't see shit.
Excuse me? That's what. Don't
I
say
feel like
that.
they are the Grizzly Young Vets,
Huh. Huh.
but they can't see shit because of the hoodies. Because they botched a lot.
Yo, the crowd was hilarious during this match.
Yeah,
It was hilarious.
I'm hoping I'm wrong, but because I like the Grizzly Young Vets, but I have a feeling that's dumb.
Oh no, I don't think that, but I just I think the funniest part of the match was the crowd and the creative chants.
Yeah. Tony D'Angelo strengthens his family and knowing that one of them got released, so it's funny. Um, yeah. So NXT is pre-recorded again, so they do like 2 episodes each taping. So this is before the guy got released, and this recording is before the guy got released. He got released this week. Two
Now, which
dimes.
one is that?
Two
Two dimes.
dimes. Yeah. He failed the drug test.
I heard something different.
Uh,
I heard it was policy something,
the
but it didn't say
yeah.
drugs.
I think it was
It didn't say drugs though.
the testing policy.
I didn't see anything about drugs though.
Yeah.
Because it usually has wellness when they say that.
The
I think it
one.
was
Yeah,
something else.
it was the wellness policy.
No, but I'm saying when I saw it, it
Yeah.
didn't say wellness in front of it. It was like
No.
something else. It was like,
But
oh,
he violated something though.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was. I think it might be something else.
It
I
could
don't
be.
know.
I don't know. But 2 dimes is out.
Yeah, yeah.
He got a free Rolex though. Better sell that shit.
Okay, okay. From the family.
Yeah.
Okay.
Braun Breaker defeats Duke Hudson. I wish they could have had more of a match. Because Duke Hudson's a big dude. I think they could actually build something with that, but they kind of went. I do like Cameron Grimes going for the NXT title. I kind of like that look, so hopefully
Hmm.
we get a good match in a Great American Bash. Um, Giovanni Vinci, which is former what were they called? An Imperium member.
Yes, yes. I
Yeah.
see. They repackaged the man. So
Yep.
there you go.
And now he's just a pretty boy. Anyway.
He just reminds me of somebody else now. That's not great.
Yeah. Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams defeat Stacks and 2 dimes.
Yeah.
Man. And then our main event was Core Jade. Roxanne Perez, Indy Hartwell defeats Toxic Attraction. I actually enjoyed this match.
This is a fun match.
Yep.
I still liked it.
Good, good. NXT 2.0, where you give it?
I'm gonna have to give it a B minus. No, I'm gonna have to give it a C plus.
Yep, yep, yep.
This one was kind of
I do like Paul's promo as well.
true.
Yeah.
True.
So where you give it again?
I give it a C plus.
C plus. Yeah, I might have to go with that. There was not enough like meat in the bone, I guess.
It wasn't that family stuff's got to go.
Yeah, I think it's gonna die down a little bit because one of them got
So now you
released.
got, to me, now you got two bad storylines. You got the family storyline, and you still have the damn Druid storyline or whatever.
I do like the toxic attraction to your Hartwell thing. I do like that going on. I do like Cameron Grimes going for the NXT title. So
Yeah, well,
there's some positive there. Not a lot. There's
it's
some.
just that they're not the ones that seem to be getting the majority, except for the toxic attraction stuff.
Yeah.
That's basically the lead storyline, and then unfortunately, Gacy still has his platform.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be sad I discovered they're the Grizzly Young Vets.
I hope not. I hope it's two new guys.
I hope not, but I feel like it's gonna be.
Put Malik Blade under one of those things.
If I give him
Get
charisma.
Enofe away from him. Like
Yeah.
that other dude, you can see he's got star potential on him.
Yeah.
He needs the years. That's what he needs.
Yeah.
Malik Blade, he needs to be around people with some charisma, dude.
Yeah. All right. AEW Dynamite. We kick off with Chris Jericho versus Ortiz on AEW hair versus hair match. Jericho wins and they shave this man bald.
Oh no, they
Well,
didn't.
he
shave
shaved
this man
himself
bald.
bald.
He's a real man with big balls, is what Eddie Kingston said. So he
Yes.
shaved
He
his
got
old head.
big cojones.
I mean, it was a good match. I'm not gonna lie. It was an entertaining story thing.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
not mad.
Yeah, and they also had like Sammy Guevara coming as Figo de Sol and helping out in the match, and then Sammy Guevara reveals himself and he's part of the Jericho Appreciation Society. So,
I
right.
guess I don't know.
Well, he's
I
part
don't
of
see
it.
him on the official branding.
Well, he's towards the end of the show he was all together with them,
Okay. All
and
right. Well, we'll see.
Danny
We'll
Garcia
see
is
if
kind
he's
of like jealous.
I hope he I hope he dresses up like them next week.
Warlow defeats the 20 plaintiffs on AEW Dynamite.
He does the Smash Brothers melee, the purple guys.
Oh my god. So, I have issues with this. Aren't you supposed to have everyone's shoulders down when you pin people?
I thought so. Why? Why was
Because
he pinning some guys on top of him?
I know, and they like what you like. This is Uno. You stacking people. You stacking cards.
Stack bodies.
Oh
There's got to
man.
be a rule about that.
Yo, he
My
was.
only, it was stupid. I
Yeah, it
get
was
it.
very.
So, but it was a silly story thing. I didn't mind it. But the one thing that did bother me,
Yeah.
here's the thing that bothered me, was Dasha messed up the count. She counted the first two guys, and then when she started counting again, she didn't count them because she started from one again. She said entry number one and number two are out, and then when he started going on a roll.
Yeah.
She said number 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I'm like, I heard that, but whatever.
Yeah. This happened.
It was stupid story stuff.
Why? Stop hurting Smart Mark. I like Smart Mark.
It's wrestling. You gotta have stupid story stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, I was just like, whatever. It looks, it was 1 versus 20. Simple as that. It is exactly what you expect it to be. Is a lot of power bombs, a lot of. He got tired too. Like miss within like the 8th person, he started getting tired of power bomb people.
Let the bodies hit the floor should have been playing the entire time.
Yeah. Then we go to Will Ospreay versus Dax Hardwood. Every time this dude has a singles match, it's fucking fantastic. Man, Dax is fucking awesome. Will Ospreay is awesome. So we got a really good match out of this.
Yes, sir. guess I'm gonna say that for me, that was the best match tonight.
Oh, 100%. John Moxley and Hiromu Tanahashi pretty much step up to each other. Then they got interrupted by Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and Ty Conti.
Boo.
Jericho's just looking to get his ass whooped, isn't he?
Yes.
Like,
Yes, he
don't.
is.
Moxley is an evil man. Like, you see the shit he does, like, leave him alone. Don't pick fights with him. Miro defeats Ethan Page.
That was a good match.
That was
And
pretty
I
good.
like the little character work in between with the mocking the prayer
Yeah.
and him getting knocked out and prayed on. I'm like, damn, son, you ain't have to do him like that. All right.
Britt Baker, Tony Storm. Tony Storm wins.
That was a good match.
Good match as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, Brutus Vicious. That's all I got to say.
Jay White attacks Hangman Page, and I actually like this whole setup, so I was pretty cool with that. And then our main event was Jurassic Express versus Young Bucks in the ladder match.
It was all right. It wasn't great, but it was all right.
Match was alright. I would have took the heel turn during the match instead of after the match.
I get that. I get that.
That was my only gripe with it. If you're gonna turn Christian heel, at least make it perfect.
But I mean, for character's sake, it does make him just seem like a piece of crap because he's a sore loser.
Yeah.
Because he's just like, God damn it, you lost.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know what? I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
AEW, what you give it?
I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna have to give it an A minus because I won't want to give it a solid A. There's a few things that were a little bumpy, but like that Dax Will Ospreay match was real good, man.
Yeah, it was really good.
That was real good. That was some Wrestle Kingdom good. I'm just saying.
I think I'll go. Yeah, I'm gonna go A minus too. There's too many good matches beyond that. Dax Harwood and Ospreay was like my match of probably the week. Even though look at that Riddle and Roman was actually really good too. So I gotta go.
That was real good.
Yeah. So I can't. It's probably
Very
tied or
good.
something like that. But I love when Dax is in singles competition. He's been fucking killing it. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the match all the time. Yeah, A minus. I'm gonna go A minus. I did watch Impact.
Okay.
It was a solid show. It was a good go home to the anniversary that happened yesterday. So, I'm trying to find a card, but I'm having issues with it. There it goes.
It's all good. Well, I do know. So what? They had the introduction, at least at some point, because there was a first match. The first Queen of the Mountain was on that show coming up, right?
Yeah, they had a tag team match. It was Mia Yim and Jordan Grace versus Sasha Steele and Chelsea Green.
Yeah, and they were all in that match. I know
Yeah.
that much.
That was
Gotcha.
I know that happened, and then yeah, I don't remember the show because I got the pay per view like fresh in my head, and I don't have the show in my head.
Was the show also where they did the thing with the the Briscoes, or was that the week before?
Yeah, that was the D'Lo Brown thing. That was actually pretty cool.
Gotcha.
And he also did it last night too, though.
Yes, yeah. That was cool. That was cool.
Yeah, D'Lo Brown coming back with his stuff, man. That was actually pretty cool. The one that he did on the show though, like he couldn't stay sitting down. He laid back with it.
Yeah.
Oh, he did it perfect on the next night though. Last night. Yeah, I can't find the results because he gave me Slammiversary. So, I know it was a decent show go home show, but we had Slammiversary, so that kind of like took my mindset of things. So, I'll skip that. Go to Friday Night SmackDown, and this was also a good show. If it goes to the menu, god damn it, come on. All right, we got Vince McMahon coming out, opening up SmackDown.
What did he even say?
Then now forever. He did his then now forever together, and then he left.
That was it.
Yeah.
bruh, you in trouble. That's all you got to say. All right, well, we'll see you.
Um,
Goodbye, Vince. Have a good
so
one.
there's a lot of shit going on with that. Stephanie McMahon is appointed CEO of WWE right now until everything's clear. Is calm. Everything is done, but this man is in deep doo doo right now, along with
So,
Jordan Laurinaitis and Kevin Dunn.
so from what I know, everybody kept posting up this one picture of, oh, not one, a few pictures of Stephanie McMahon. I think it was Stone Cold, Shane, and somebody
Yeah.
else, or Paulie, excuse me. And it was like, so she won in the storyline ending. That's it. She. What was the storyline? I don't remember what it was. This was
Uh.
years ago.
Yeah. It
Where
was.
she challenged Vince.
Yeah. She. Did, I forgot what it was. It was a. It was actually a match. They fought for ownership or SmackDown
Got you. Got you.
and stuff
Okay.
like that. That's when she was SmackDown's GM.
Got you. So just the internet stays ruthless.
Yeah.
Terrible.
There's a lot of shit going on. There's not a lot of facts. There's just a lot of like things that supposedly has happened.
Well, there are
Yeah.
some facts because
Yeah.
the Wall Street Journal reported on a lot
Yeah.
of the Vince
But
stuff.
there's allegations. There's none when there's allegations. There's none set present just yet.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
they gotta go through the proof and things like that. But yeah, this man might be in trouble. So he had to step down as CEO as WWE. Miss Stephanie McMahon will be taking over as an intern CEO. And if he is found acquitted, she most likely to take over the company. Period. Um, if Stephanie McMahon, I know for a fact, if she takes over the company, there is going to be a clean house.
I
Because
mean, I would. I
there's a
mean, I don't know if
lot of
that's a
people
good or a
that
bad thing.
there's a good, it's a good thing and bad thing. A good thing is the fact that they get a lot of the yes men that were on Vince McMahon's payroll. Like Vince McMahon had like we came to a point that he just has yes men around him.
Hmm.
A lot of them don't like Stephanie McMahon because she does not care for them, and those would be the first ones to go. But I think you ain't gonna see much difference. I don't think you're gonna see much change because Vince McMahon is still in charge of creative, and he's still gonna create his show and things like that. He's still gonna be doing his job, but he's gonna have to back up from the CEO standpoint of things.
Here's one thing that has nothing to do with the other, but it does. Do you think that this Sasha Banks thing will be resolved differently if Stephanie is the CEO?
Um, so I will hope so because Sasha Banks is. I think Sasha Banks is worth the time.
Be- I
I
I
personally think she is.
I personally think that there is a high percentage chance, yes, because I think she can at least come from a mindset of understanding
Yeah, I agree with
of
that.
why they did what they did and all that stuff, whereas maybe Vince can't.
Yeah, I think it'll be. I think it could come to a mutual agreement and understanding. Uh, I think honestly, if this hasn't changed and Steph probably not the CEO, it might go differently, as in Sasha Banks
Hmm.
being released.
Hmm.
All the rumors that saying Sasha Banks released, she has not been released yet. She is still
Uh,
under contract.
they put out official statements now as of like 2020.
Yeah,
So it is what it is, guys.
yeah, yeah. So she's still under contract. She's still working with WWE. I wish they could come to an understanding because Sasha Banks. Again, we like Sasha Banks on this cast. We are big fans of her, and I just want her to do the best what she loves to do, and that's wrestle. Like I love watching her wrestle. I think she's probably is the best or one of the best women wrestlers in WWE.
Mhm.
So I understand her, and I understand where she's coming from about this, and how you're gonna just have her fucking lose, and then just make the titles a backstage when she was trying to do something with those titles. If you're
Mhm.
gonna put it on her, make something useful. But no, they did nothing to help her. So that's I feel like she has all right to do what she did.
And yeah, I just feel like there's a certain level of w- w- remember at one point Stephanie McMahon said she was the woman's revolution. I know it was a little
Yeah,
mistake, but it became a meme, so it's funny.
yeah.
But I'm just saying, when you have so many things like that behind you, it's like, how can you not understand? That's what I'm saying.
No, I think it's gonna be a different take if Stephanie Mans takes over, but you also
That's
have
all.
you
That's
still
all I mean.
have Khan as uh a president, so he has also control of rosters and things like that. So it'll probably be a big discussion, but it's also probably be a way to bring her back and to be
Hmm.
her back on TV. Um, WWE needs her. I think they do. I don't think I honestly think she became like Sasha Banks is big enough that she leaves WWE, a lot of people are gonna look for her. I can see her going to movies. I can see her going to TV. I can see her
Hmm.
going to AEW. I can see her going Impact Wrestling. But I don't and then she has that star power that she can make people look at AEW.
Somebody mentioned that she had said like outright that she wanted to go to one of those places in Japan. I forgot if it was Stardom or
Probably
somewhere
Stardom.
else,
Probably Stardom.
and she had mentioned it by name.
Yeah,
So
cause
I mean, like,
yeah,
she got the time. If that's if what happens happens,
yeah,
she could go there, and then after that, the sky's the limit. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
So hopefully we get Sasha Banks back into TV. But again, there's a lot of things going on right now, so there's nothing that we can do to really like say any more than this until we actually see things that actually take place. And then sometimes the words of some of these people, writers and stuff like that, just put up bullshit, and then the other ones actually put in facts. So you have to really look into it. So right now, it is what it is.
Hmm.
Oh man, it's a crazy time, and then there's a lot of shit going on too. So yeah, it's like people getting hurt and fucking the injuries are going crazy right now, and it's not even in just WWE. It's AEW too. They got fucking plagued with
It's
injuries as well.
everywhere. Yeah,
So
everywhere.
yeah, so it's a lot. It's a crazy time right now in wrestling. It's just a crazy
It's
time.
a nature of that business with the injury stuff, though.
Yeah,
And but with that said, that's why you have people around because
yeah,
people get hurt.
yeah, and that's
That
why you
I
try
think
to
that's
build
something
everyone. Yeah,
I think that's something that WWE might have to relearn
yeah,
because if too many people get hurt that are stars, like look at that, Randy's out.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you know
So
what? I give credit so much credit for Riddle. Riddle just
yeah,
stepped it up.
true,
Yeah, so
100%.
yeah. We got right after this man thing. Riddle announced his intentions to the WWE Undisputed WWE Universal Champion. That's just way too long. It's for Randy
Yes, it
Orton.
is.
Yes.
I give Riddle credit because he always says the entire thing.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, and is dedicated to Randy.
Oh my
Madcap
goodness.
Moss defeats Happy Corbin in a last laugh match.
I
Fucking
didn't care because he just got injured.
yeah,
So like everybody's a Superman. Drew came back in 2 weeks from getting the same that type of thing.
yeah,
What is going on?
yeah. You should have let it sink in a little bit more. It was too fast.
Yeah, that's my only thing.
Minneapolis helps Pat McAfee laugh at Happy Corbin, so it looks like Corbin gonna be fighting McAfee soon.
It is what it is.
Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods defeat Jinder Mahal and Shanky.
You know what? This is actually a fun match.
Yeah,
I'll
it
give him
was.
credit for that. Very fun.
Shout outs to the Golden Girls outfits that the New Day were wearing.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Drew McIntyre and Sheamus were both named as entries in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
I thought it was a cop out, but whatever.
Yeah.
I would have liked the Drew versus Sheamus too to settle it.
Yeah.
Is it
I actually,
next week?
I no, it's 2 weeks. July
So
2nd.
yeah, they could have had Drew versus Sheamus too. Would have made no sense.
Um, yeah, I actually don't want. I don't mind both of them being in the match though.
You, so what's the field like?
Right now it's just them two and Seth.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right. I
We're,
can't think of anybody in my head enough more than like just Riddle right now that would fill the rest of that.
I can see Riddle.
Finn Balor, I guess.
I will say Balor or
Oh,
Priest.
yeah. I was about to say yeah. They didn't qualify yet though. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could also see
Lastly,
Lashley.
nah, no, he might have a match,
He
right?
might have a U.S. title match. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Um, Madcap
Ali,
Moss,
Ali.
Ali.
Oh no, but did he lose his qualifying match?
Nah, he just lost a match.
He just lost the match.
Yeah,
Yeah, Ali, Ali.
Ali. You also have Madcap Moss.
Yeah, true enough. True enough.
So you have some people that you could actually
But
put
like,
in
who do
there.
you want? One? I don't really want one Madcap Moss.
No,
You know, like not
but
even in a fantasy scenario. Like if that's not my guy. You know what I mean?
yeah, he just got into this character, so I'm not high on him, but I can see them putting him in. I
Who's
can see that.
okay? Since we're so early into who's gonna be in, we're gonna change it later when we actually do the predictions for the show. But as of right now, right? I'm just thinking about it. Who's your guy?
Riddle.
Riddle.
Riddle been my guy since the beginning of this year.
I want Drew.
True.
Between Drew and actually between Drew and Sheamus.
Yeah. I got Riddle winning Money in the Bank. I had him
Okay.
winning it since the beginning of this year. I actually had him winning it last year as well.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
you
Okay.
you gonna get
Okay.
one. He gonna
Okay.
get one of them. I think you have the best babyface right now out of Riddle right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. You're not wrong. You're not
Yeah.
wrong.
So I have to say Riddle. Um, we
But
got
I'm gonna
that.
stick with Drew. I'm
Yeah.
gonna stick with Drew.
We got Raquel Rodriguez defeats Shayna Baszler to qualify for Money in the Bank.
Not a bad match.
Not a bad match.
I think, though. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too mad that Raquel won. You know what I mean? I
Who you
can't
think
be
is
too
gonna
mad.
win the women's?
As of right now, wait, was that match for the a spot, right?
Yeah, so it's Raquel Gonzalez, Alexa Bliss, and Liv Morgan right now.
So Liv. No,
Liv,
I just want Liv to win. Yeah.
Chauncey's gonna be mine.
Oh, oh wait,
I
she
want
did
Chauncey.
qualify, didn't she?
No, she has not. But
She has not.
I want her to win Money in the Bank.
Damn it, Merc. I was so ready with Liv.
I
No,
am
I'm
too.
gonna
You
stay
know
with Liv.
what?
I'm gonna stay with Liv. I'm gonna
I
stay.
I want to live as well, and honestly, I'd be so happy for her to win it because she
Hmm.
needs something, and I would like to see her with the belt. So I will pick Liv, but I think Chauncey is a good character to build. I think after that Ronda Rousey match, I think she got people like really high on her
Hmm.
backstage. I have a feeling she's gonna start getting a push going
Hmm.
forward. Um, yeah. Anyway, we go to the main event, which was Roman Reigns versus Riddle. Amazing pay per view style match. They brought it, and then we end with Roman winning, and then Brock Lesnar makes his return.
Yes, sir. I thought it was quite possibly one of the best matches of the week.
Yeah.
Uh, Riddle just works well with everybody.
Yeah.
Like everybody, it's so good. Like brought the intensity, just gets his ass whooped well. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because Roman Reigns was beating his ass or something.
Yeah.
And then I will give credit because the way the match ended was cool as hell.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
So Brock Lesnar.
I don't care.
Me either. So when he was saying that who else is there and who I'm like that, I was really hoping Seth Rollins. You start hearing Seth Rollins laugh.
Hmm. Hmm.
He has not beat Seth Rollins.
Well, in their match, how did Seth lose?
He
I don't
won
remember
by
what he was.
DQ.
Okay, okay, okay,
Seth Rollins won by DQ. Seth Rollins has not lost to Roman Reigns.
okay,
Seth Rollins is the only person that has not lost to Roman Reigns. He's the only one that actually had, no, actually Xavier Woods and him have a victory over Roman
that's
Reigns
yeah,
by
that's true.
DQ.
Why won't they pull the trigger on Woods, man?
that is that
I'm
that
tired of it. I'm getting real tired. Like to not even listen. The thing is, you don't. He doesn't have to win right the first time. I get
yeah
it, but they gave so many people a chance with Roman, and it's just like it doesn't hurt him when they're as good as Woods is. Like KO,
yeah
yeah, KO like twice.
3
Mad
times.
Slick, Drew, Mad. You know, Drew I'm saying he had feuds with Drew. He had feuds with uh like that last year. He took out most of the big guys. So
Yeah,
give was another chance.
yeah.
Why not?
Give Kofi a chance, too.
Yeah, Kofi didn't. Yeah, that's true. That's
Kofi
true.
hasn't got a world title match. He still hasn't got a rematch for his world title
Damn,
to this
son.
day.
All right, here we go. Brock beats Roman and Kofi beats Brock. I'll take it.
I'll take Xavier winning Money in the Bank too.
Oh, he's not in. Right.
No, he's
We don't
not.
know yet.
He's not. I doubt it. I really doubt it.
If
I think Riddle
you
has
know
more
what?
chance
All right,
than
all right. We're gonna say it right now, Merc. If
yeah.
he gets in somehow, okay, I'm Woods. All Woods.
If he somehow gets in, I'm 100% Woods as well. But I could see the landscape and Riddle being the money. Riddle
Yeah.
right now is the hottest babyface. No pun. Like he gets the pop, he gets the crowd, he gets everything needs to go. I think he's the guy that could dethrone Roman Reigns, or at
Mm-hmm.
least one of
Hmm.
the titles anyway.
True. True.
Because I think the Money in the Bank is for one of the titles, not both.
Well, it says it's undisputed.
Is undisputed?
That means
Okay.
it's undisputed. So
Who knows? Who knows? They might change that. Anyway, what do you give SmackDown?
I'm gonna give it a solid A.
Yeah,
I would give it an A plus, but I don't care. I like their big reveal, Brock. Just didn't do it for me.
same here. Again, I feel like Seth Rollins should be the one going for the title. He has nothing right now.
True. I
I,
agree.
I would have took him over going to Roman instead of going to Money in the Bank.
Hmm. Hmm.
Just because I feel like again he has not lost, and I think the crowd. But then again, also I think the crowd would have erupted too for Seth Rollins, like fucking laughing and saying you have not beat me.
Hmm.
So I would have taken Seth Rollins versus Roman over Brock Lesnar over Roman. Just saying. Yeah, solid A as well. Last but not least, we got AEW Rampage, and well, we got a bunch of stuff in here. We had Dante Martin versus John Moxley. I thought it was a solid match.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I will say this this show was made 10 times better by Chris Jericho winning the hair versus hair match
Yeah,
because William Regal was giving him absolute shit the entire time.
yeah.
This match was made for me into like almost match of the night level because of William Regal just abusing Jericho and Jericho getting pissed. He snapped at Taz. It was
Yeah.
so good. Commentary was so good.
Yeah. Roughing It versus Gun Club, and Ass Boys and Matt Caster.
It was fun. It was a fun
It
ass
was an
match. And
ass whooping.
I gotta say the entire night commentary was on fire
Yeah,
because somebody said I think it was Taz. He said Taz is with. He said Leon Ruff is with Bear Country. Like what?
yeah.
Like it was so good. So yeah. And I like Max Caster's rap this week.
Yeah.
Also very good.
Jade Cargill versus Willow Nightingale.
It was okay.
It was an okay match.
I like Willow. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Darby Allin versus Bobby Fish.
Damn, it was pretty good.
It was
It
pretty
was
good.
pretty good. It was pretty good.
And we got
It
the
was. It
return.
was. I would say I put it up there because I can't put it as high as like two of the other matches this week, right?
Yeah.
But it was actually like a very, very surprisingly good match. 'Cause I have never seen them fight before.
Yeah. And we got the return of Sting to save Darby Allin.
Mm-hmm. And that was very cool.
Yeah. So, AEW Rampage, where you give it?
I'm gonna give it yo, I'm gonna give it an A minus, dude. That the commentary made that show 100% better than it was.
Yeah.
It really did.
I think I'm gonna same. Yeah, the commentary was actually really funny.
Like it wasn't a bad show at all, but man, William Regal and Jericho going at it was great.
Yeah, it was actually really funny. All right. That is it for the weekend wrestling. Slammiversary, you want to finish it and we review it next week?
Next week, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. So we will do that, and then right now we go to podcasts we listen to. I actually just caught up with some. I listened to Ryan Saint. He had Shanti on. It was a really good conversation. That is
Okay.
today's anyway. I listened to After the Bell with Sam Roberts, Sami Zayn, and Bianca Belair. I kind of caught up with everything, and I
Mm-hmm.
listened to the Mustafa Ali one too as well. So I caught up
Nice.
with the After the Bell ones. Chris Van Vliet had Chris Bay on. That was a really good
Oh, yeah,
conversation.
yeah. So I saw.
And he has Ethan Page on Friday. I haven't
Oh,
listened to
nice.
that one yet, so
Nice.
I plan to listen to that one soon. The sessions had uh nothing wrestling related, so I didn't really
I didn't
listen
listen
to
to
it.
it yet, but he promoted it, and I forgot to listen to it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna check that out later today. There was the Swerve with Lisa Ann on it. I thought
Okay,
it was
cool.
pretty cool.
So I gotta check that out. Yeah, that's all I got for the wrestling podcast.
Yes, sir.
All right, so now we go to the last but not least, the wrestling retrospect. This is where we pick a person and we go to their matches and look at the history of their matches. We try to go for the underrated ones more than the ones that are more famous for. So that's how we do it. And this week is my pick, right? Um, hmm. I might go someone more current than classic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with. Hmm, damn, I had a list too. Shit. Let's go with. Uh, damn, it just drew blank. So I'll go with my original one then. Uh, let's go with. So this will be older wrestler then, because I had one in mind and I can't think of the person right now. I just went blank with the person. So you know what? Let's go with. Let's go with Owen Hart.
Okay. All right.
Um, he has a lot of Japanese. He has a lot of old WWE. He has a lot of Stampede Wrestling. So that was my backup plan. I had another one in mind. I'll probably just save it for next week and just get the name for it because I completely forgot. I was gonna go with Woman this week. That's why. That's why I kind of
Okay.
fucked up. So next week I'll go with next time I'll go with a woman, but this time
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with Owen Hart.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
And yeah, I guess we wrap this up.
Yes, sir.
This is the Wrestling Babble podcast. Listen to us on Spotify. It's the easiest way to listen to us. It has all our casts. We have the Get Spread Extra podcast and the Wrestling Babble, which are weekly podcasts. And then we got the Morphin Cast, the Game of Rage, the Shell Shock, and the Not a Trekkie, all monthly podcasts. Yeah, easy way to listen to it. Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch, all Merc the Mic. Uh, and follow by Second Link.
Yes, sir. Follow us anywhere and everywhere. Red Cyclone Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Spotify. And we got a WordPress. So check
Yep,
it out.
yep, yep, yep. And always remember to follow the Jinkies.
He's hungry.
And happy belated Father's Day to all the daddies. I'm your papi.
Oh man.